I recommend you to watch this video with subtitle. For turning the subtitle on, click on this button. And then, let's boom. In the podcast of part 1, we got to know about Indian education system and world's education system, which is just focusing on English grammar. Why do you want to speak English powerfully? Surprisingly, many people have just only one idea. They know that English is the international language and they feel they should learn it. In school, they are told that English is important. Some people are focused to get scores. They're studying in English just in order to get high scores in IELTS or other examinations. Where do these goals comes from? Typically, they come from school system. In other words, they are external goals that has promoted by other people. Student told that goals are important and spend years of focusing on the test scores. The problem is that external goals feel like work. In childhood, we were unaware of this language. We were totally unaware of this language. We never thought that in future it will be needed. I will have to do conversation in this language. Did you know about it? We were abusing in our own native language. We never knew that I will have to do conversation in front of people. I'll have to make a YouTube channel for it. So literally in childhood, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've never studied any English medium school. I have never studied any English medium school or got a high rank in any school. Never ever. I've just done my self study, and this is how. That is the only reason I'm in front of you with this fluency. So these goals are weak and uninspiring, and that is the reason because goals are in brain's targeting system. God's goals tell us brains that what we want, when we want it, and why we want it. A powerful goal energizes, inspires, and motivates us to do more, to be more, and a great goal can totally change your life. Weak goals, on the other hand, produce weak result. If you are running and someone is just beating you from just outside, just think about it. You would abuse him in that situation, and even you will do your 101%. Okay, you will give 100% in that, but still, what about your system? It was just external force, and just because of external force you will have problem in your body. Even after achievement you will feel sad just because someone was beating you to achieve this goal. But at the same time, if you would have internal motivation to do something, just think about it. In childhood we were just thinking to get a chocolates, and there are many more things. So is there anyone who told you, was there anyone who told you that beta you should eat chocolate, you should go to your father and you should ask your father for a chocolate? Never. No, nobody was telling us to do that, but still we did, just because it was our internal motivation. And nowadays, just because people are speaking English in front of you, you are just thinking that I should also speak. That's not internal motivation. You're just thinking like this just because people are talking in this language. People are feeling good after listening to this language. This is external motivation. Stop feeling like this. Stop feeling sorry for yourself that you can't speak it just because you are having external motivation on yourself that you need to understand this language, you need to speak this language, but even you can't do it. Yeah. either if you're not having internal motivation within you. Another step of developing your effortless English is therefore develop strong goals. But what makes a strong goal? A strong goal is the one that creates a positive obsession in your mind. A strong goal is emotional. A strong goal is not only motivate you, it seems to pull you towards action and success. Like, just tell yourself, okay, that if you would read 10 pages a day, in evening you will give yourself a chocolate. Okay, just you will have to do this. There is no way. There is no way other than that. You will have to, make fool of yourself. Your mind is totally fool. You just need to take advantage of it. Otherwise, it is going to take advantage of you. So what do you want? It's totally upon you. If you want to take advantage of your mind, you need to convince it that if you will read 4 pages a day, if you will read 4 pages a day, if you will listen to Vision Spoken English per day, then in evening you are going to give yourself a chocolate, or you're going to give yourself anything that you want, that gives you dopamine, that gives you amazing feeling, that gives you amazement. Just tell yourself that if this thing is going to be done by you, then you will give yourself a great surprise for yourself. Okay, a great goal is like positive action. Okay, just make a goal per day. Make a goal about English. You are making your to-do list, maybe, and maybe not. That's totally upon you. But if you're making your to-do list, just add English in that. Just write in that at 2 o'clock you will have to read 10 pages, you will have to study grammar, you will have to watch Vision Spoken English, any podcast that has been done by Vision Spoken English. Just follow one YouTube channel. It will really help you. If you'll follow thousands of them, you will have thousands of tips, and then you will get confused. Okay, so make goals, make daily goals. Okay, and to be powerful, a goal must be interesting, emotional, in a positive way. And that is why test score goals are so weak, just because you are looking at everyone. Why do we fail in examination? Do you know why? It's not your internal power. Everyone is not telling you that brother, you can do it, no, that's not others. You're just looking at everyone and you are feeling sad about yourself, you're feeling pity about yourself, and that is why you fail. If you would have an emotional motivation just within yourself, then do you really think it's impossible that you will fail? If you are having any internal motivation within you, you will have to have internal motivation to achieve something, whatever is it. I'm not talking about English. There is many more things that you are having in your mind. There is many goals that you are having in your mind. If you want to achieve those goals, you need to make those goals. You will have to remember it per day. Let's go ahead. So how do you find a creative and truly powerful goals? Begin by asking yourself powerful questions. These are the questions that will help you to find deeper reason of speaking English. As you go deeper, you will find more inspiring goals. And the best powerful question of all is simply why? Just one question. If you will answer this question logically, then Vision Spoken English is telling you, you will speak this language within 2 months. Just why? Why do you want to learn this language? You want, but why? If you'll think about iPhone, you want iPhone. But if you will think, why do I need an iPhone? Then the chances of achieving that iPhone will be increased by 120, 100%. Just don't calculate, okay? Don't calculate it. Just answer this question. Why do you want to speak this language? You're having just 10 seconds, okay? Just speak up. Okay. That's amazing. Okay, I got your reason. I understood. That's okay. That's amazing. So just tell yourself per day, in morning when you wake up, just tell yourself that, hey buddy, what you doing? You need to learn English just because blah 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 blah. And now you will have motivation. You will have internal motivation within you. Now you might have understood that what is the reason behind people who is succeeded nowadays in this language. Let's understand. Rapidly asking this question that why is an easy way to find the deeper purpose of English. For example, you might ask yourself, why am I learning English? Maybe your first answer would be to get IELTS course, to go to America, to impress people, and to be a motivational speaker, to be a good communicator, to improve your communication skills. There are many answers that you're having within you. You will have to choose an answer within you. Why the hell do you want to learn this language? And after that, if you're saying to improve my communication skills, don't stop here. Just don't stop here. If you're telling yourself that you want to be a good English speaker just because you want to improve your communication skills, just don't stop here. Now ask yourself, why do you want to improve your communication skills? Yeah, that's amazing. Now you will have to ask, why the hell do you want to improve your communication skills? Like, one answer is creating us another question. And after answering these questions, this topic will be installed by your mind. Your mind does not know about this, that you are having this problem within you. You want it, but you are not giving any instruction to your mind. Now you are giving. After answering questions, you are giving instruction to your mind. Okay, the second question that you have asked, hey, why the hell I want to improve my communication skills? To any impress any girls, to talk any impress my boss, or to show off in front of my friends, as I do. Literally do that. Okay, and most of the time I've got insulted by them, but I don't stop. I just do that. Okay, because showing off is important. Okay, so why the hell do you want to improve your communication skills? After answering those questions, you will understand that, oh, learning English is really essential for me, because just because I want to this blah 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 blah. Now you will understand that why the hell your mind is having any need. Everything that you're doing in your daily life is just because you have a reason behind that. Even if you're drinking water, you have a reason behind that. If you're listening to this podcast, you have a reason behind that. If it wouldn't, then you would not be watching this video continuously till now. So if you are having any reason of speaking English, then literally within few months you will be able to speak it. But if you are out of your way, if you just want to learn it and without any reason, I'm telling you that you won't be able to speak not even a single sentence. I'm telling you. Let's go ahead. Your goal shouldn't be that you need to get a scores in English. Make some goals like, hey, I'm gonna talk to my friend in English. It will be amazing when they will say that literally, hey buddy, you're using English in your language, you're using English in your communication. Oh my god, I mean, the way how you speak is really amazing. Whenever you will listen to this sentence, your mind will blow off, you will feel awesome. Just think about this moment, and after that you will get motivation to learn this language. You will download PDFs, you will watch Vision Spoken English channel, you will download ebooks, and there are many more things that you are going to do just because you need to impress your friends. You don't need to get a scores. I'm pretty sure you're understanding what I'm trying to say. So, your goal shouldn't be for getting scores in English. Your goal should be to impress others. Your goal should be to enjoy this communication. Your goal should be to be able to watch Hollywood movies. So these type of goals should be kept by you. Let's go ahead. Of course, everyone is different. Okay, everyone is different. Maybe your big goal is to travel the world and live a life of adventure. And English is an international language. Maybe your dream is to being a rich and successful international businessman, and English will help you to achieve that dream. Maybe your dream is to study abroad in American university. Maybe you want to make international friends from many countries around the world. Maybe you have more than one goals for English. The point is that English is a tool for communication. Just knowing a lot of words and grammar is useless. You must use the language to unleash your power, to finding a key, okay, to figure out how you want to use English in your real world. With English, you must focus on your real world reason of speaking this language. Goal must be excite you. You should feel enthusiastic about it and energetic about it whenever you will think about it. Even though I'm writing this topic, even though I'm just telling you this topic, I too have sometimes been guilty of having weak goals. For example, I recently did a series of seminars and presentation in YouTube. My inti- but my real goals were to teach people about effortless English system all over the world. But my goal is to be an international speaker. My goal is to be the best speaker and the best teacher of this world, and I'm going ahead for it. What are your goals? Have you ever thought about it? And even my goals are to connect with people who is not from India. I just want to get connected with whole world, and if I'll get connected with whole world, I'll understand what is going on, what is going on in this universe. There are many person who is knowing all those things, but if you would know about any particular language, then you won't be able to understand the universe, because many professors from Harvard University, Thailand University, they are not speaking English. I want to understand this universe. There are many more things that I want to do, but what am I doing? I'm just making a podcast. Isn't it a small goal? But I know that I'm not wasting my time. I'm improving while doing this thing. Now, these were my positive goals, okay? But they had no power. I didn't excite myself. They didn't create any passion. So I thought more deeply. I asked myself, why do I want to teach people about English? Why do I want to connect with the people? Why do I want to know about the universe? Why do I want to teach people on YouTube? Why do I want to make these podcasts? Why do I want to wake up at 2 o'clock at night just because I need to record this podcast? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock at night and I'm recording this podcast. But now I have answers of these questions. I have each and every answer. And it's your turn to answer your question. Why the I'm sorry. Hell do you want to learn this language? If you'll have answer, it will be easy for you to understand. Why the hell do you want to? Why do you want to contribute? Why do you want to accomplish your goal? Just like I could say, I want to inspire people and change their lives. I want to awaken people and passion. I want to awaken people's passion and love of learning. I want to awaken their imagination. I want to heal their English trauma. I want to totally change the way how people learn English. I want to help people achieve their dreams by using English as a tool. I want to build an international family with a super enthusiastic learners. I want to give people incredibly positive and powerful emotional experience. I want to give them happiness, laughter, fashion, and powerful confidence. I want to free people from doubt, from insecurity, from boredom, from hesitation. I want to help them to achieve their dreams, and there are many more things that I want just because I am recording this podcast. I'm just recording one podcast, and just there are several reasons for it. And these reasons made me enthusiastic. These reasons are telling me that hey, you need to improve your Vision Spoken English channel. You will have to do your best. You will have to give 101% to your channel, as I am doing right now. Now, these were exciting goals. These goals immediately gave me energy and power, and that is why I'm enjoying this podcast. You might also. They made me want to jump out of bed and get to the work. And it made me want to do a fantastic job as a teacher. They inspired me to learn and grow and better and better. They made me want to create an imagination, demonstration, and not just boring lecture. Okay, such a power of being meaningful goals. Why do you want to learn English? Why? What is the most exciting outcome that you can imagine while speaking English will bring you? What truly inspires you about English? Think bigger, dream bigger. Do yourself a favor, choose big. Choose big, powerful goals for learning English and just ignite your passion and program your brain for English success. As I told you before, there was Rahul who's having problem of English trauma. There is another story of a girl. Her name was Rakhi. On first day of the class, Rakhi sat at the back row. During the class, she did her best to hide from me. She hunched her shoulder and tried to disappear behind the students who sat in front of her. She must be afraid of me. After the class, I asked her to stay a minute. I could see something was wrong and wanted to find out. I could help her. I told her, I noticed you were hiding during the class. Is everything okay? She said, I'm not good in English. When she was started describing, I was be able to look at the frustration that she was having with English, including bad grades, bad test scores, and the embarrassments because of history. She was convinced that she has flaws and she was bad in English. After talking to her, I thought about her problem and her belief. I realized that students of their class probably had similar feelings. Before I taught them English, I knew that I had to find a way to make them improve, to make them enthusiastic about this language. That week, I researched more psychological tricks and discovered the method mental movie programming. Yes, mental movie program. The following week, I taught the technique to the class and continued to use it throughout the semester. In just few weeks, I noticed a dramatic difference. I mean, Rakhi grew more efficient and confident outgoing. First, she sat at the first row instead of the back row. Then she began to participate in the class. Her classmate likewise grew more confident week by week. That experience showed me the power of psychology and why is it so important to program yourself for success. This chapter is finally step me to reprogram your psychology for English success. You will learn exactly how you program your beliefs, goals, peak emotions you need to develop rest car fuel for your effortless English engine. The problem for learners is not lack of intelligence nor the lack of power. You are not bad at English. What most of people lack is control over their mind and emotions. In fact, you have all the talents, intelligence, power. You need to master spoken English at the highest possible level. You simply need to learn how to control your power and how to use and change your emotions, beliefs, actions at instant exactly as you want. Like me, English learners, perhaps you too suffer from English trauma. Perhaps you told limiting beliefs and feel frustrated, nervous, stressful when you're trying to speak. You want to feel confident, powerful when you're speaking, and do so. You must learn to control your internal movies. Your internal movies are the program you use to create feelings, beliefs, and goals. You create these movies in your five senses: sight, hearing, touching, tasting, smelling. Okay? You memorize all dreams that are recorded. Okay, you memorize all dreams are recorded in your mind, and combination of these senses you are in ingredient you use to write all those internal movies. When you want to change the result you get with English learning, you want to change two things: how you feel when you're speaking English and how well you actually speak. In other words, most of people say, sir, whenever I try to speak in front of people, I feel shy. Sir, whenever I try to speak in front of people, I feel unconfident. Even I have everything in my mind, but whenever I try to speak in front of everyone, everything gets forgotten by me. I understand each and every sentence that you are saying, sir. But whenever I try to speak those sentences just because of myself, just in front of anyone, I feel hesitation and I can't speak. Here is the right point where you are lacking. I told you in previous podcast that our school has taught us that doing mistake is a big problem. Don't commit mistake. If you will commit mistake, you will be punished. You will be get bad grades, marks, and you will also get punished by, using sticks. And did you understand something? A school has taught you that, buddy, you don't need to commit mistake. If you are committing mistake, you are lacking something, and that is really a bad thing. And you have been learned through it, you have been gone through it, and that is the reason whenever you try to speak in front of people, and when you think that if you would commit mistake in front of him, then what would be your impression, and that is the reason you are lacking here. You need to forget everything. You need to do an startup. Just start yourself again. Just don't think about people. Talk. I'm telling you, buddy, I'm just recording this podcast not to show off in front of you, not to get views from you, to just because I want to change many lives. If I'm alive, if I have some ability, I want to give that to thousands of persons that will save their life, and even they will say thanks in the comment box, as you are going to do. You will like this video if this video is going to help you. You will subscribe and click the bell icon just because if this video is helping you, and I am trying my best to do my 100% in this video. Buddy, don't hesitate. Talk to yourself. That is the only thing that you can do at startup. And the biggest thing, if you can't even speak not even a single sentence, then speak really short sentences. Just really short sentences. Like, oh, that's a bad idea. Where are you going? That's okay. Hey, sorry. What is that? Oh no. My God. These are really short sentences that you can use in your communication. I'm not saying, buddy, that change yourself. I'm not saying that don't talk to anyone. I'm not saying that stop using your mother tongue. I'm not saying just change your mother tongue, just change yourself into English. I'm just saying, buddy, start using small sentences in your communication. And don't talk to your friends. They will abuse you, okay? That's normal. If you speak even a simple sentence in front of your friends, they are going to abuse you, and they'll say, oh, don't show off, just fuck off. I'm sorry, I just don't want it to. I mean, I just didn't want to use this word. Maybe I'll cut it. Sorry for that. I mean, for example, you can change colors of a movie or remove color completely from a movie. You can make it black and white just because I'm doing that. No, I'm speaking using a mic. After that, I will download some video, I'll record some video, I'll choose some footage, and then I'll make a video of that. If I want, I can use black and white. You have your own mind, you have your own processor, you have your own CPU, you have your own camera, speaker, everything. You just need to tell your machines what you want. Okay, just leave out everything. Have you ever heard this sound? Anyways, have you ever heard about this sound? Do you know where it comes from? It comes when you don't speak in a mic and you have connected to a speaker. If your mic is connected to a speaker and you're not saying anything, then this type of sound will automatically be gone. Do you know why? Just because you are not giving him instruction, so he is already making instruction for himself. If you won't give instruction to your mind will create instruction for itself. Now, what you want, it's upon you. Do you want to give instruction to your mind, and you just want to follow the instruction that has been given by your mind? What do you want? And I think it's been a long time since I'm just speaking. It's been half an hour. So I think, you're getting bored. I don't think you would, because I'm not just trying to make you, feel good about English. And if you have completed your 30 minutes with me, I'm pretty sure, buddy, you are understanding every word. You are enjoying this language, and that is because that is the reason you are having this conversation with me, and that is the reason it's been 30 minutes since you are listening to me. Continue your way. I'm always with you. Not just podcast. I'll give you everything. Be with me. Listen to me. Speak with me. And you will be fluent just because of Vision Spoken English. Okay. So it was the second part of this podcast. In next part, there are many more things that I'm going to speak about this language. I'm not going to stop, not even a single percent. I'm energized about it. I have energy about it. Because I want to change thousands of people. I want to change the way how you think. Buddy, if this video has helped you, just press the bell icon after clicking on subscribe. Okay. And if you have really liked it, just press the like button, as well as just tell me in the comment box what have you learned from this podcast. If you have learned something, tell me in the comment box. Then I will understand that literally you were listening to me and literally you were serious about this language. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.